My name is Jerome Baudry, and I moved to the US some 20 years ago, and I did all my research in this country. I am a French and American, and I am currently a professor of biology at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. I am in the drug design field. I'm using very specialized computers to identify, to invent new potential pharmaceuticals against diseases. So I'm trying to model what happens in cells, in human cells or animal cells or plant cells, when a pharmaceutical gets into the cell, how it interacts with everything that's in there, how it can cure or treat a potential disease. And when we understand the mechanisms that are at play here, we can design new pharmaceuticals much better and faster and cheaper, because we can prioritize a chemistry to be essentially what needs to work in a specific cell for a specific disease. We are having a lot of ties with France still. As a matter of fact, we recently signed an agreement that connects us, that integrates almost us with a sister university in France, which is part of the Paris-Saclay system, which is the University of Évry-Val-d'Essonne, UEVE, which is a very similar university to us in its themes, in its size, in its missions, in the fact that they are very close to a major French biotechnology center, Genopole, and we are going to start exchanging students, having co-directed theses in masters and PhDs, and we're going to integrate our work here. I am in Huntsville, in the north of the state, the north of Alabama, and the University of Alabama in Huntsville is one of the three campuses of the state system, University of Alabama. And Huntsville, Alabama is where the entire American space program started. We still have a major NASA center, actually, that works on the design of everything that goes in space, from the first rocket to the International Space Station, is being designed here. About 20 years ago, a lot of things came in addition to these orientations. Biotechnology program and life sciences have been heavily developed, and Huntsville is a very unique place in that respect. There's a lot still of aeronautical and space research going on. It is in our DNA, but there's also a considerable amount and growing of fundamental and industrial research going on in life sciences. And there are some interesting crossovers between the two, actually. There's a lot of space medicine, for instance, or resilience of long-term flights, astronauts, for instance. So a lot of things are happening here. Huntsville is a city that offers a lot of cultural venues. For a city this size, it's quite extraordinary. We have professional symphonic orchestra, chamber ensembles, a professional dance company, a world museum. And so that also is found naturally at the University of Alabama in Huntsville level, where we have a lot of art criteria and arts that integrate also in the general scientific psyche of the city. Et à bientôt à Huntsville.